shit.
TFTS episode 53, live with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. An educational show about something nasty we all do. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living, and something like you, the show's nasty, you came out of your mother's shitty twat. Well, folks, first episode in about a month. I just found the poop article on Facebook without even looking for it. One of my comedian buddies just posted something. He doesn't know I do a show, but TFTS. All right, make sure the audio's good. And yeah, so that's good. I only have one poop article for the show, and the rest are just poop topics. They're not a long show, but nonetheless enough for a show. So let's get to this. The first, we only have one poop article. Lawyer faces ethics complaint for pooping in Pringles can, flinging into victims' advocacy. Advocacy. I can't say that word. I guess I'm stupid. Center parking lot. He says depositing his feces in an empty Pringle can and chucking it to the parking lot of a victim's advocacy. That's the word. Advocacy. All right. Now I know what it is. I'm a little slow here. And it says Blake C. allegedly, we don't want to get sued here on the show, a poop-filled Pringles can in the parking lot of the Heaven and Hope Victims Advocacy in November 2020. So this happened like a year ago. Why are we talking about this now? He's a Pringles pooper. He does this all the time. This show smells. Yeah, I think Josh Cast stinks a lot worse, but that's Costanza. Where he throws a chips can containing feces. Yuck. So this guy does this a lot. He paid a fine. He pled guilty to disorderly conduct, littering in the wake of his poop slinging, but his fitness to practice law is not being. So this guy wants to practice law, and he's shitting in Pringles can. That sounds like a show I would produce and write. All right, folks, so that's it for the show. I'll see you next month. No, we have some poop topics to get to. I don't have a lot, guys. It's getting harder and harder to do this show. The idea for the show was to have the viewers tell me a poop story, whether they shit themselves, almost shit themselves, or some sort of diarrhea. But, of course, most people don't want to talk about their poop. And I always find that interesting because it's like, who gives a fuck? What do you think? You think I don't think you poop? We all know you poop. You're pooping somewhere out there. All right? Someone in my house is probably pooping right now. So let's get to the poop topics, folks. The first one is this car in front of me had a bumper sticker that said, I speed because I have to poop. And I kind of like that bumper sticker. You know, imagine if a cop pulls you over. He goes, yeah, we clocked you in. You're going about 10 miles. Is there any reason why you're speeding? And I'm like, yeah, officer, I had to take a shit really bad. I was going to shit my pants. I had a Chipotle bowl earlier. I put some extra guac on there. And he's like, all right, you can go. No, you're most likely someone to get a speeding ticket. But the cop's probably like, if it's a guy cop. If it's a female cop, you got no chance. I ate a giant Taco Bell box on live stream. That included chalupas, tacos, burritos. And then I made it home, barely. And I took a giant dump. Nothing better than making it home to take a giant dump. And Marco is in the chat. Marco, the buffet guy, and he says he's pooping in Lowe's right now. That's awesome. Imagine you walk into the stall, you walk into the men's bathroom, and you hear a podcast playing, and you're washing your hands or you're peeing, and the guy's talking about poop, and you're like, what kind of show is this? Well, you guys are listening to Tales from the Shit, all right? It's on YouTube and iTunes. Check it out, folks. You might like it. It pertains to something we all do. I ate a Wawa double burger, and the next day I took a big dump with tons of bits connected, like a big dump burger. So sometimes it's interesting. When I eat certain things like burgers or chicken tenders, it's interesting when you shit the next day, when you shit it out, it looks like what you just ate. You know? It kind of looks like you just ate. It's like, but it's not connected. It's like broken apart. I just find that kind of interesting. I ended the live stream early, and 20 minutes later, when I got home, I pooped out the halal. Thank God I didn't drive to Old City. Okay, this started to sound like a journal now, but pretty much I was going to go to Old City one night. Thank God I didn't. I ate halal that day, and I said, yeah, I'm just going to go to a shopping center. And then pretty much I ended the live stream early because nothing was going on. And then when I went home, I took a nasty halal shit. It was burning my ass. I did not have halal food today, goes. I usually eat halal food whenever I have a poop show, especially. It's like a tradition. And today, for some reason, I had McDonald's instead. I did not have halal food today, but I'll probably have it tomorrow. I ate a bag of spicy ranch red hot Doritos, and it gave me the runs, and it made my ass burn. So every once in a while, I'll get a bag of spicy chips, the Doritos, or I'll get the jalapeno her chips, and they fucking burn. They do give your ass a little burn. I like the way the chips taste. They're very flavorful, especially with a nice Coke Zero. But man, they really burn the ass. What else do we have? I ate a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, and 2 hours later, I made a big homemade smoothie. I took a bunch of spicy shits, and my whole was burning fire. One of the most painful diarrhea dumps ever. So I don't know if you guys noticed or not. If you don't believe me, go to Wendy's and get a spicy chicken sandwich. They put way too much seasoning, or maybe it's my local Wendy's. They put way too much seasoning in this fucking sandwich. They really do. When I ate it, it's not that hot. I'm like, it's a little hot. And when I ate it that day, I felt fire breathe out of my asshole. Hashtag band stanza. Yes. But yeah, man, so I fucking, it's like, I felt like my asshole was like a dragon. Like it was just shooting fire out. Like, I wanted to, even halal food, that red sauce is curry. Even that, folks. Even the red sauce curry shit, doesn't burn my ass as much as a Wendy's spicy. Alright. I eat 5 slices of pizza on live stream. Then when I got home 30 minutes later, I took 5 sticky pizza dumps and it burned. Lowe's closes in 20 minutes. Oh shit. Better hurry up and get in there deep, buddy. I hope you brought some wipes. Gotta bring the wipes. You don't bring the wipes, folks. You're just asking for trouble. So, I don't know if you guys remember the pizza stream I did about 2 weeks ago. I got a large pizza, half sausage, half mushroom. And I ate 5 slices. I had 3 left. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably shit this out the next morning. When I got home, luckily, 20 minutes later, folks. 20 minutes later, I took a shit. And it started burning. I think they put spices in the pizza sauce. I don't know why. But my ass was burning. And then I took another shit and another shit. And I just kept shitting and shitting. All the mozzarella, and all the sauce. And all the meat and cheese and everything. Very good pizza at this place I went to, but my God. All right. What else do we have? After the last IRL live stream, I almost didn't make it home from shitting myself. I made it and took a big creamy pudding stinky meatloaf dump. When I got back in my car to move it, because my dad didn't want to get the parking spot, the fart was still there in my car floating around. So we did the last IRL live stream, folks, on Saturday, if you guys remember. And I had Taco Bell. I had the two chicken chalupa meal with a hard taco. And I decided to drive home. There was nothing else there. After I ended the live stream, I shit you not, as soon as I turned it off, I was about 4 minutes from my house, right? I pull over, I put the equipment away. I start busting out some farts. The next thing you know, my asshole lets me know there's no more farts left. And I'm like, fuck. Then there's a slow fucking little blue Toyota Corolla in front of me. And I'm like, come on, go. So I fucking go around that asshole. Then this other asshole in another lane almost runs into me. I fucking make it through the light. And I'm going up these blocks. I let this car go in front of me. It starts going slow. I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to make it. Because, there's no parking in my neighborhood. I end up parking in my car up the block, near a stop sign. Just fucking grab my bag. Walked in the middle of the street because there was this couple next to me. I didn't think I was going to rob them or something. Ran inside my house, threw all my shit down, and I took a giant, stinky, big old meatloaf dump. And, man, it felt really good. And then when I got back in my car, because my dad was leaving, so I get the parking spot, the fart was still floating around in my car like that night in Old City. The fart didn't leave, folks. I had to roll the windows down. And the next morning, the fart was gone. But that fart was just floating around. And sometimes that happens. And, folks, that is it for the show. That's all I have for the month. And we'll see the next show should be the 26th. Or I might do it in the middle of the week. I might do it the 28th, or I might do it the 29th. Regardless, the week of the 26th, about 4 more weeks after Christmas, we will do another poop show. For those of you who enjoy this kind of poop humor, or shit show, whatever you want to call it. But Marco, best of luck to your shit. I hope you get it all out of your butthole in time. Costanza, it's always been fun. And folks, that is it. Keep on pooping. Keep on living. I'll see you next month for another episode of
Tales from the Shit.
That's it, folks. I'll see ya.